Hello, viewers. Better late than never. I am going to live stream 16 idioms for daily use for writing and speaking English fluently, elegantly, and with confidence. Hello, viewers, my participants, my well-wishers, those who regularly participate in my live streaming class are being requested as well as advised to join immediately, and sorry for my late because I was too much busy, and now I am going to discuss 16 English idioms. Welcome to my channel, An Easy Step to English Grammar, and let us discuss the first item. Last night I have already made a groundwork for you because last night I stopped with bigger description so far as my memory is concerned. And now, tonight, I start with backseat driver. A backseat driver. It's an English idiom which is frequently used by the Britishers. Backseat driver, SEAT seat. That means a man who gives unwanted advice. You see that in our practical life there are some persons who give you unwanted advice and they are called backseat driver. You want to listen to your advice because you appear to me or seem to me a backseat driver. That means you are not appropriate for giving me proper advice. You seem to me a backseat driver. Now let us come to another idiom, bad blood. Bad blood. What is the meaning of, or the literal meaning of bad blood? Feelings of hatred between two persons or two families. Feelings of hate or hatred or enmity between two persons or two families. For example, the two families or the two neighbors are always in their bad blood, and we cannot mitigate their problems. We cannot mitigate their problems. They are always in the mood of bad blood, or they are of bad blood because they have a family problem. Bad blood. There is always an enmity or a feeling of quarrel, etc. Number 3, bed of roses. bed of roses, ROSES. What is the meaning of bed of roses? A very comfortable situation or easy situation. We say that life is not a bed of roses. It is a field of struggle. Without struggle, you cannot reach your proper place, your destination or your goal, because life is not at all a bed of roses. Rather, it is a bed of thorns. Rather, it is a bed of thorns. Bed of roses. After bad blood, I have discussed bed of roses. Hello, my dear well-wishers or my viewers. Those who have already joined, why don't you like or or subscribe so that I may be encouraged or enthused to give you more grammatical items, vocabularies, proverbs, idioms, phrases, etc. I have already made a hard work from the morning. Okay? So I have discussed backseat driver, bad blood and bed of roses. Now come to another point, big fish in a small pond. All these are very uncommon idioms. All these are very uncommon idioms. Hello. Hi. You have joined Maria and you all these idioms must listen to, okay? And you may also write down after listening to the live streaming class, okay? Big fish in a small pond. বড় মাছ ছোট পুকুরে. You know that idioms are always have different meanings and there is always a difference between literal meaning and significance or inner meaning. It means an important person in an insignificant place or unimportant place or unimportant place. You see that a very important person in an unimportant place. For example, this gentleman is a big fish and he should not interfere in the small or petty cases. In the small or in the petty cases. This gentleman is of high stature. He is a government official. Then why should he interfere with the small petty cases? This is the unimportant place. Okay? Birds of a feather flock together. Birds of a feather flock together. FLOCK. Flock together. You see that the Bengali meaning of which is একই পালক বিশিষ্ট পাখিরা একসাথে ঝাঁক বেঁধে থাকে। তার মানে কি হলো? সমগোত্রীয় মানুষেরা সমগোত্রীয় মানুষের সাথে মেশে। The birds of a feather flock together. but you will have to make a sentence with it. People having same profession assemble in a place. You should know that the old proverb, birds of a feather flock together, should be rewritten or should be revised, as this proverb is not at all appropriate in modern society, as a thief may have a companion who works in a government office. A robber or a dacoit may have a friend who works in a college. Okay, so birds of a feather, the proverb should be revised or rewritten, because this is not appropriate in modern society. Okay, idioms should be used in the sentences in such a manner, that in such a way that you should know that the meanings of which will come out distinctly, so that people may learn the actual meaning of it. Okay, next, blow your own trumpet. Blow your own trumpet. নিজের ঢাক নিজে বাজাও। নিজের ঢাক নিজে বাজাও। That means to take pride in one's own achievement. For example, I know that his poems have been rewarded in a book fair. His poems have been praised or rewarded in a book fair. And he tells his friends always of his achievements. That means he always blows his own trumpet, even among his friends, among his relatives, etc. He blows his own trumpet not only among his friends, but also his relatives. Okay? Next item is bone of contention. Bone of contention. It is a very good idiom. Very excellent idiom, bone of contention, and it is used everywhere. The plot of land is the bone of contention between the two families, between the two brothers, between the two neighbors. It means the object of dispute. The object of dispute, bone of contention. Apod, bipod, jhagdar mool. The plot of land is the bone of contention between the two families or two brothers or two neighbors. Okay? Now come to burn the midnight oil. Burn the midnight oil. মাঝরাত পর্যন্ত তেল পোড়ানো। That means unnecessarily you are using your fuel unnecessarily. You might have done it during the daytime. That means to work or study late into night. Work or study late into night. You may tell or ask your brother, Why are you burning your midnight oil? You might have studied during the daytime. You might have studied during the daytime. Why are you burning the midnight oil? You may ask your brother. Okay? Next, beat the dead horse. Beat the dead horse. B-E-A-T, beat. It means to waste time on a lost case. To beat the dead horse means যে ঘোড়া মারা গেছে তাকে যদি আঘাত করা যায় বা প্রহার করা যায় সে ঘোড়া কি উঠে আর ছুটবে না, ফালতু হয়ে যাবে। You see that idioms are framed very nicely. It can make your language very elegant, very nice English. For example, it means to waste time on a lost case. For example, you may say, why are you beating the dead horse? Proceed with your new venture. Proceed with your new venture. নতুন ভেঞ্চার নিয়ে তুমি এগিয়ে চলো। Proceed with your own business. Why are you beating the dead horse? Once it is dead, it is dead. It cannot be alive. Okay? Blue blood. Blue blood. It's a very good idiom. Blue blood means abhijatto of noble birth. He is poor now. He seems to be very poor. He is poor now, but he comes of blue blood. Or blue blood is flowing through his veins. He seems to be a poor man. He seems to be a poor person. But blue blood is flowing through his veins. Or he comes of a family of blue blood. Okay? Call it a day. Call it a day. What is the meaning of call it a day? Call it a day means stop working. The factory workers have called it a day because load shedding is going on, or due to load shedding or owing to load shedding, the factory workers have called it a day. That means stopped working. Okay? Call it a day. How nice the idioms are. Cry over spilt milk, S-P-I-L-T. It's the most important idiom. Cry over spilt milk. যা হবার তা হয়েই গেছে, ওই নিয়ে আর কান্নাকাটি করে কিছু লাভ নেই। ওকে? বাংলা মানে দ্যাট মিনস টু dwell on the past losses. To dwell on the past losses. যে অতীতে যে ক্ষতি হয়ে গেছে ওই একই জিনিস নিয়ে পড়ে থাকা, ওটাকে বলা হয় টু ক্রাই ওভার স্পিল্ট মিল্ক। যে দুধ কেটে গেছে ওই নিয়ে আর কান্নাকাটি করে কি লাভ হবে। I may say, why are you crying over spilt milk? You have got already divorced. Both the husband and the wife are separated, and in that case a friend may advise his friend, why are you crying over the spilt milk? Now think of your future. Now think of your future. think of making another family. Why are you crying over spilt milk? Okay? You may make your sentences in different ways. For example, you have made a great loss in your business. You have made a great loss in your business. Your friend may advise you, why are you crying over the spilt milk? Now, make a plan of making another business. Okay? You may make sentences with idioms in different ways. Next, come before the storm. Come, C-A-L-M, come. C-A-L-M, come. Come before the storm. ঝড়ের আগে প্রশান্তি। ঝড়ের আগে প্রশান্তি। A quiet period, calm and quiet period before a difficult time. কোনো কঠিন সময় আসার আগে চুপচাপ হয়ে থাকে। Your enemy is maintaining a perfect silence. Your enemy is maintaining a perfect silence. It means they are calm, C-A-L-M, calm, before the storm. তারা শান্ত ঝড় ওঠার আগে। Something is going to happen. Okay? Caught red-handed. হাতে নাতে ধরা পড়া। Caught, catch, caught. Caught red-handed. I am also giving Bengali meanings. Caught red-handed. হাতে নাতে ধরা পড়া। What is the meaning? Caught when someone was doing some wrong. For example, the boy who was plucking the guavas from the garden was caught red-handed by the gardener. The boy who was plucking guavas from the garden was caught red-handed by the gardener. Caught red-handed. হাতে নাতে ধরা পড়ে গেছে। Next number, come clean. C-O-M-E, come clean. It means to tell the truth. The police may ask you, hello, please come clean. That means স্পষ্ট করে বলো তো তুমি কি করেছিলে। Come clean. Don't go in a roundabout way. Don't go in a roundabout way. Come clean. That means to tell the truth. Last item. Carve out a niche. N-I-C-H-E, niche. Carve out a niche. C-A-R-V, carve out a niche. It means to establish a special position for oneself. To establish a special position for oneself. For example, the gentleman has carved a niche in every sphere of life, like literature, like politics, like social work. Wherever he has gone, he has carved a niche. C-A-R-V-E-D, carved niche, N-I-C-H-E, niche. To carve a niche, that means established a special position for himself. Thank you, good night, stay safe, stay mellow. If you like this video, I have already given you 46 idioms. within 3 days. Tomorrow I shall give you another video. Whatever may be online. I am making late. Okay. Please like, comment, share, and if you like, subscribe please, so that I may be encouraged and enthused to give you more grammatical items. Good night.